finish him and coach Solar Surfer. Now, we fought Solar Surfer a bunch of times here on the channel in different seasons of the NPBA. He's been playing since, I think, Season 2, so I think he's officially the longest coach that has been playing in the league besides myself, who has participated in the most seasons. Obviously, Mobile's playing again this season. Mobile's played in every season since Season 2, almost. But he did miss a couple. Solus has played in every single one. So, just want to give a big shout out to him and say thank you taking time out of your day to play in the league. So, but before we get into that, guys, if you guys are excited for this week's battle, make sure you leave a like down below, and you guys subscribe if you guys are new. We're on our way to, like, 300 subscribers is my goal. I don't know if I'd say the end of the year goal, because I don't think I'm going to be posting enough by the end of the year, but, you know, that would be awesome if we could hit that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know, YouTube tells me that 90% of the people who watch my videos are actually not subscribed. So even if you guys think you are subscribed, I really appreciate if you guys would check it out and see if you are. Of course, if you like Pokemon content, if you guys like Draft League content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because if nothing else, we got a lot of draft content coming in the future. So I'm already debating on what I want to do for next season. So yeah, but yeah, make sure you guys have your notifications on so you do not miss a video in the future, and leave me a comment down below about anything that happens in the video. Engage it. Really helps out quite a bit. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into his team. So Solus has got a really threatening team. He did draft Mega Ments, which is crazy. He's got Melametal, he's got Blacephalon. I think he's the only other person who drafted a tier 2 Ultra Beast with myself. So, because I believe Naganadel and Pheromosa were both tier 1s, and they both got drafted as well. So, but Okidogi is a pretty big threat. I mean, he's got a lot of really big threats. His Z-Captain is obviously the Superior, which is kind of scary, especially because if he gets up a couple contrary boosts with Leaf Storm and then fires off a Grassium Z, that's going to be an issue. And then he's got a lot of other, you know, he's got a lot of other big threats. He's got the Torracat, which is could do a little bit of damage, and you know, that Galarian Mr. Mime is actually a little bit more of a threat than you would think. Not really to our team per se, but like to other people's. So, but looking at his team, I really saw that because he has Melametal, we couldn't not bring Peppy Ball this week, right? We've got Peppy Ball has to come. I mean, obviously it's just really good. We're bringing Protect, Flare Blitz, Knockoff, and Hidden Power Grass this week. So basically, Flare Blitz just hits anything that we need to hit. There's nothing that we really need to hit with a fighting type move other than Ursaring. But if Ursaring comes, it's going to be Terra Ghost. Like, let's be completely honest. So that's why we have Knockoff, actually. If we don't hit it for super effective damage, if it's Terra Ghosted, it'll just be good just to get rid of its Eviolite or its Flame Orb. He's only run Eviolite this entire season, at least in the battles that I've watched. So, which has been all of them. So, I highly doubt he's going to bring a Guts one this week, but he could if he wants the damage output. So, being able to get rid of that Eviolite would be really nice. Obviously, Flare Blitz is there for the Melametal. Knockoff is also there in case he thinks we're going for a fighting type move and switches into Blacephalon. And then Hidden Power Grass is there for Gastrodon. Now, we can never one-shot Gastrodon because we have a minus special attack nature, but we always two-shot it, right? So if we can catch this thing on a switch-in, then we'll always knock it out, which is absolutely great. So, the next Pokemon I was looking at and I was seeing that I thought would be really good for our team here is obviously we're going to bring Lady Liberty, the Flutter Mane this week. Obviously, this thing is going to be really good. We got Moonblast, Mystical Fire, Shadow Ball, Memento with the Choice Specs. Choice Specs, I think, is going to be very well for us. Obviously, Moonblast hits his Ments. It hits a Terra Fight Urshifu. God, a Terra Fight Ursaring. It hits Machamp. It hits Torracat, and then obviously Shadow Ball hits Blacephalon, which is really what I wanted, because that thing, if that is Choice Scarfed, could be a little bit of an issue. And then we have Mystical Fire to hit the Melametal, because Melametal is going to be his #1 switch into this team, to this mon. And then we do have Memento, so if we do want to come in and then Memento something, if we get down low on health, we have the ability to do that as well. The next Pokemon up on this list, just because we have Mega Mens, like, seeing this, seeing that Mega Pokemon on his roster, obviously, you know we got to bring Weavile, right? We got to bring Frozone this week. He's going to do a lot of damage. We got Ice Punch, Knock Off, Fake Out, and Psycho Cut. So, we have Ice Punch because obviously that hits Mega Ments. There's not really too much other stuff that Ice coverage does against his team except for Superior. So I really didn't feel like going for the Triple Axle was actually the best bet, because my thing is that I really have a feeling that if I did that, obviously we'd only get 2 or we'd only get 1 and it wouldn't be a good time. We have Knockout for Blacephalon. We obviously have Fake Out, which is really good, and then Psycho Cut for the Okie Dokie in case that comes, because again, that's another Pokemon that might want to come out against Weavile, so being able to have that 4 times effective Psycho Cut is just really, really good. So we took him off the roster last week, guys, but we're bringing him back this week. We have Titan, the Golurk, coming back. Again, it's going to wreak absolute damage with Terra Ground this week, because I think it's going to do an immense amount of damage to so many of his Pokemon. We have High Horsepower that's going to hit so much. Then we have Poltergeist, which is going to be doing a lot to everything that High Horsepower doesn't hit for super effective. And then we do have Close Combat to hit like the Ursaring or the Melmetal, as well as Ally Switch if we do want to use that at the end of the day. Next Pokemon up is we are taking him off the benches. We are bringing Chomp Chomp this week, guys. I'm actually really excited about this. We're bringing Adaptability Choice Band with a Jolly Nature. This thing outspeeds a decent amount of his team this way, and Wave Crash just absolutely demolishes a lot of his Pokemon on his team. I mean, the only Pokemon that really wants to take a hit are like Gastrodon, Superior, possibly Melmetal, depending on how he's built, and then obviously the Mega Ments. We do have Aqua Jet, which is going to be doing a lot of damage, Psychic Fangs for the Okie Dokie, and then Flip Turn for Momentum. And then, obviously, last but not least, we're going to try and bring Zangoose again this week. Obviously, the first week we brought this thing, it didn't really do that much, but I'm hoping that it'll do a lot more this week. We did not bring Protect. We're not bringing Protect again. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt. We have Facade, Quick Attack, Close Combat, and Night Slash. And this is not Choice Band, nor is it Jolly, nor is it Adaptability. I didn't switch it on here. This is obviously Toxic Boost, Adamant Nature, and it's got the Toxic Orb. But yeah, so Toxic Boost, Adamant, and then Toxic Orb. So this thing is obviously going to do a lot of damage. So we got Facade that's going to hit a lot of his Pokemon. And then we have Quick Attack, which is obviously really good. Close Combat for the Melmetal. And then we have Night Slash for the Blacephalon. So, but yeah, that's the team, guys. I'm really nervous. This is going to be another uphill battle. All we need is one more victory this season in order to guarantee playoffs. So if we can win this, that'll guarantee us a slot in playoffs. If we lose this, then we only have 2 more weeks. All right, guys. So, unfortunately, we do have to do a post-battle commentary for this battle. The times didn't really line up. I really did not have a ton of time this week where I could sit down, and the only time I really had free was when I was at work, so I had to battle Solus. Luckily, he was a good sport and did it while I was at work on Monday. So, but unfortunately, I really did not have any other time. Like, I couldn't even sit down. Like, I barely had enough time to sit down and record this video this week. So, unfortunately, we have to do a post-battle commentary. It always seems like with him, we always do a post-battle commentary because our times don't match up, which is funny because we're in the same time zone, but yeah. So, he did end up bringing pretty much everything I thought. I did not think he was going to bring the, whatever, the Cleavor, but he did. So, it's been a little bit since I did this battle. So, we said our good luck, have fun, and then he led with Ursaring and Salamence, which Ursaring is a really big lead. Like, that's actually kind of crazy. I don't know if he thought that I was going to be leading with Lady Liberty here, but, yeah. So, and then we are bringing Blaziken, right? So we led with the 2 of these. He does get his Intimidate off, which is not great for Blaziken, but here's the thing, is that my guess here was that he was going to, this was actually a really, really good lead for us. My guess here is that he was going to swap his Salamence into Melmetal to take the Moonblast, and then he was going to Terra Ghost on Ursaring to take the Fighting type move, and then go for the Ghost type move into Lady Liberty. That's what I would have done if I was him. So I made a really big play here, and we actually went for Shadow Ball into the Ursaring, and we went for, I think I might have protected the first turn. Yes, so that's exactly what he did, is he went into that. We did protect, try to get that speed boost, and we get the Shadow Ball, and we knock it out. And that was just really, really awesome. So being able to do that was super, super, super great here. So he obviously then brings in Gastrodon here. We are free to go for a Hidden Power Grass. And at the time, I thought Hidden Power Grass was going to Oko. So what I did is I went for a, I believe a Wave Crash and a Mellow, and then we went, I think I went for a Wave Crash and a Mellow, and then I did a Hidden Power Grass into Gastrodon, hoping that it would knock it out. It did not, which was not great. He scalds, and he almost takes us out, and he Double Iron Bashes Chomp Chomp, which is really good for us. But because we didn't knock out the Gastrodon, our Wave Crash gets redirected into... Wait, what happened there? Whoa. Wait. Oh, wait, no, I swapped it in. That's what it was. Okay. I was so confused because I thought I remembered what I did here. So that's what I did. So this turn, I just went for the Wave Crash into Metal, and then I believe I swapped out Blaziken here. So he goes into Blacephalon. So I knocked off into the Salamence. That's what I did. And we actually, I don't know why he went into Blacephalon there. I don't know if he assumed I was going to go for a Fighting type move into Metal, possibly with Blaziken, and then go for a move into Salamence. But the thing here is that no matter what I did on Salamence, no matter what I did on Metal with Blaziken, I didn't knock him out in one hit. So I didn't want to take that risk of going for a Fighting type move into Metal, and I thought Knockoff was going to do a lot more to Salamence, but it didn't. So he actually drops, which is really, really good. We drop because of the recoil damage, and then we go into Flutter Mane here, and he goes into Cleavor. So again, I really felt like what he was going to do is go into Metal here. I can't remember if I made the read and went Mystical Fire here, or if I just Moonblast to be safe. And then I believe I swapped into Golurk with Peppy Paw. So he goes Metal again. No, I protected. That's what it was. Yeah, so I did Mystical Fire right into Metal. We don't get the KO, but we do, so it was we would kill it on the next turn. So he goes for the Stone Axe into Peppy Paw, which is what I assumed, but I was just scouting. So now what I do is I just click Mystical Fire again on Metal, and then I just swap into Golurk here to take the Stone Axe. So being able to do that was really good. We actually get the KO on Metal, which is huge now, and he doesn't do hardly anything with Titan. So now he again is able to come in with Salamence to get that drop and attack on Titan, which isn't great. But now I feel like I am free to go for a Moonblast into the Salamence here. He does Mega Evolve. No, I went for a Mystical Fire into Cleavor because I assumed that he was going to go into Gastrodon here. That's what it was. I assumed he was going to go into Gastrodon because I didn't think he'd let Salamence go down, especially because because of the speed was really good against the rest of our team. So we actually do a decent amount to Cleavor, and then he double edges and KOs because Aerialate, which really, really sucks. And then he Stone Axes again on Titan here. And then we get a Poltergeist off on Megamence, which again doesn't do anything. So now we do bring out Logan here, and I feel like it's in our best interest to be able to go for a... I think I just clicked Facade on the Salamence, and then we clicked Terra Ground High Horsepower. Oh no, I quick attacked on the Salamence, and it didn't KO. And then he just double edges and KOs on... he double edges us and KOs Golurk, which was very unfortunate. Again, Logan is really disappointing me, but again, we didn't have the Toxic Boost yet. And then he goes for a close combat, which I failed to remember that this thing got, and knocks out Logan. So now it's Gastrodon and Cleavor against Peppy Paw and Weavile, but because of this, I feel like we have this in the bag. So I was able to go for another Hidden Power Grass into Gastrodon, and then I think I just clicked Ice Punch on Cleavor. So yeah, or no, Fake Out on Cleavor, that's what it was. Just in case it didn't kill. So we KO the Gastrodon, and now he has a Flinch Cleavor, and now we get the Speed Boost, and now we guarantee Oko, and I just click Flare Blitz on the Cleavor, and it doesn't even KO us. So we ended up beating Solus 2-0, which was really good, which means that we guaranteed playoffs. I feel like I could have played this a little bit better. I definitely think I had some really, really good reads, but more towards the end of the battle, especially when I should have just clicked Facade with Logan, I think, but I don't think Logan would have outsped 306. No, he would have outsped Cleavor, so I would have been able to get the KO on the Salamence, and then we probably could have conserved like the 3 or 4-0. I think it would have been 3-0. But, yeah, so, I mean, I'm not complaining. We still won. Our differential is, we've been really, really close this whole league, so hopefully this will be good. If we win one more, we're, like, for sure, but I'm pretty sure we guarantee our spot in playoffs now. I didn't even think if we lose both of these battles, I'm pretty sure we'd still guarantee a spot in playoffs. So that's good. So we're going to try and do our best in the next couple battles, but I don't believe they matter to us whatsoever moving forward. But obviously, we're going to do our best. So, but yeah, guys, so that is going to be it for me. I know it's probably a little bit of a shorter video, but that's just because of the post-battle commentary. Again, I do apologize. Hopefully, we don't have to do this anymore this season. But yeah. But without further ado, guys, that is going to be it for me. So like I say at the end of every video, I am the Nitro General. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Nitro General's out. Peace.